hi saying hi?
I don't know how to start something like this.
Oh, okay. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
I didn't grab my water. That's alright.
I have water, it's all good.
Okay. Water's good.
Yes, stay hydrated. Today we are in Anna Maria, Florida on vacation, and we're gonna do a mukbang, if that's how you say it. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a vegan mukbang, so I guess we should show the food first. Is that how they do that? I don't know, I've never seen one.
We could probably flash some pictures of it, yeah?
Yeah, but I'll kind of... Yeah, mukbang for sure. We've got some lettuce, some red quinoa, tomatoes, chickpeas, avocado, mushroom, corn.
Baby Bella mushrooms to be specific.
To be specific.
To specify. On the Gulf Coast, not Pacific zone of Florida.
I hated that. I love it. Yeah, so we're just gonna eat and talk and do our thing. I don't know how we're supposed to eat and talk at the same time.
That's why it's called a mukbang.
Clearly, I've never seen one.
I haven't either.
We're kind of making this up as we go.
Well, yeah, there's nothing else we can do. I mean, isn't that just life?
Mm-hmm. Life is just one big making it up as we go.
I mean, do you know that you're gonna wake up before you wake up? I mean, sometimes you do in dreams.
I don't.
But, yeah, a lot of the time you don't know. Most of the time you don't know.
Life is just one... Life is just one big surprise, always. Clearly. Example A.
You want napkins?
Yeah, probably.
I'm going in the bungalow villa hut. I'll be back.
Our setup here kind of makes it look like the Big Brother house. We've got a huge pool. This table we're sitting at.
This place is beautiful.
It's super, super nice. What's the temperature right now, you think?
Probably mid-80s. Probably a little lower.
It's not the worst humidity ever. Florida's definitely been humider.
More humid.
More humid. Do we have anything specific to talk about?
I'm just gonna...
Wait, we do though.
No. The water here is so beautiful. You're just trying to force it. Let it come.
I want to tell them though.
I know, let it come. It'll come in its right spot.
And that right spot is now because I want it to.
No, exactly. You're so fiery that you're just gonna push and break. Water's so beautiful here, it's so warm.
It was so forceful. On every side.
Exactly.
I will say I wish there were bowls. Mixing this is not the easiest thing to do. But it's really freaking good. I'll tell you that right now.
That was a good idea not to cook the corn.
Yeah?
This trip has been exciting. How long were we in New York? We hit traffic in New York and we were there for like
4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours just sitting in New York.
It was terrible. So we drove here from Connecticut. We've always really flown down, blah, blah, blah. We've always driven down to Florida. We've only flown once and we've been here multiple times because we have family down here. But the drive down here this time was the worst drive that we've ever had. We hit all the traffic. We didn't leave at the usual time that we leave. We left at 12, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and then we hit this traffic all the way from North Carolina, or from New York to North Carolina. And then we ended up just like stopping in Georgia to sleep. That was our second stop. We stopped twice.
Yeah, we stopped one time in North Carolina? No.
South Carolina.
I thought we didn't make it down here though, did we? Maybe we didn't even stop in the Carolinas. Maybe we just stopped in... No, we stopped in like Maryland, right?
Did we?
Yeah, because we drove and we were like, oh, we're finally North Carolina.
That's what the first... No, was it in Virginia? Virginia.
We stopped in Virginia because the traffic was just so bad in New York. But it took us forever to get there. Then we drove for a bit, kept hitting a lot of traffic, and so we made it down to Georgia and stopped there, which was so fun. It was so beautiful there. I will 1000% go back to Georgia. Jekyll Beach. That was a beautiful place. I think it's like a little island, actually. Jekyll Island?
Yeah. You have to like drive through the swampland to get to it. But it was so quiet and quaint. The water is beautiful there too.
And we saw cats.
A bunch of stray cats.
I gave
Stray cat clan.
I gave it some water. He was so happy. What a good time.
He had a bunch of friends too.
Mm-hmm.
More and more.
Yeah, as soon as we gave him water, we're about to leave, like, just more and more cats kept coming. Yeah, the drive was kind of unbearable. But then we eventually got down to Florida, around Lake Wales to see family. We were there for a day. I don't remember much of that because I was just in pain. I got my period like a week late. I don't know, my body's just been doing some weird things. So I have to go get checked out when we get back. So I slept a lot there.
I went on a walk.
You
I
did?
saw a tortoise. And an abandoned couch and mattress. Needless to say, I didn't touch it.
What was that?
No, just hold it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That's the perfect meal for this weather.
Right? It's like not too heavy. It's super hydrating. So yummy.
Oh my god, corn.
I've been craving corn.
Why don't they
no.
put corn in like popsicles, huh? Like blend up corn for like a little bit of sweetness. Not a lot. Just enough to have it like a little sweet.
I mean, you can try it, but...
Ooh, and like a
I don't know if I
milkshake?
that. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Here. Just eat a single piece of corn.
Okay.
That would be good. And like a cashew milk milkshake. Vanilla cashew milk milkshake.
Okay, I can see that.
For the sweetness.
We got here around...
Probably a little after midday. No, we left at
We got here around
3.
4-ish. No, right before 4. Because remember, we didn't think we could open the door. We had 2 minutes left.
Oh yeah.
We got here right before 4. And here in Anna Maria Island. We got a little bungalow villa thing. I was telling them how it looks like the Big Brother house.
Yeah, except no one talks to each other here. It's like a shared gathering area, but no one's out here at the same time.
Everyone's like embarrassed to be with each other. And it's funny because we're out here the most, so then no one really is out here.
Yeah, all the shades are drawn. Everyone's just kind of hermited away. Everyone's crabby.
And the point is definitely for everyone to be out here together and kind of like talk to people. Because there's multiple grills and stuff, but no.
It's like dividing walls.
So we got here and we kind of explored the house a bit. And then my family went... Where'd they even go? Okay, so they went to the beach after we hung out in the pool for a bit. And then we went to the beach.
It was,
more?
yeah. It was so windy, so the waves were so big and like crashing and blowing onto the shore. And we were walking along. And then I asked Hannah what her dream was. And then she told me her dream.
Which was along the lines of...
It was freedom, wasn't it? Freedom, wanting to express the way you express, eat what you want to eat.
Be around him and our future family. And just be able to create and live without worry. You know, not have to worry about like money and like just not expressing myself enough and being closed off. I just want to be able to chill out, have a nice life, travel. I asked you what your dream was.
And got down on one knee and reached in my pocket and pulled out a little clamshell that was forged to be a little ring holder. And I said, Hannah, you are my dream. And I want to... No, I didn't say that, but...
Something along the lines of that. It was kind of just a big blur because I was so like, oh my god, what?
Yeah, and usually I like to write something down and like write something, like, I don't know, dazzling and amazing, something that like is elegant. But for this, I just wanted to see what I'd really had to say and not think about it too much. And I was so nervous to do it.
Really?
Yeah, I was so nervous.
Wait, you gotta tell him what you said.
What did I say?
When you got down on one knee.
I said
Why
that
were you there?
You were my dream. And that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. And I wanted to marry you.
So now we're engaged. We're engaged!
Which, it's kind of weird because it doesn't feel any different.
But everyone acts like it's different. But I think it's because we're with each other all the time anyways. We kind of act like we're married. So to be engaged was like, okay, yeah. Because it's what we were the whole entire time. It just now has a name to it.
Like, that's a symbol of my love. But it doesn't encompass it. That can't even come close to expressing what I feel. And I think a lot of the times it gets messy when people think that is the love. When it's only a message from my love. From my heart.
When it becomes, oh, this is how I show you that I really love you. Like, now you know that I really love you. Or like, now this. Or, yeah, I don't know. That's when it becomes messy, where it's, the love was there all along.
It wasn't there before the ring, then it won't be there after the ring.
Exactly.
And it's hilarious because we went out to eat, I think that day after, and some guy was like sitting in the corner drinking beers and just like eyeing us down, and we started like looking at the ring and kind of just like marveling over how beautiful it is. And he's like, it's not about the ring. People
Like,
are
we
devious these days.
I'm like, okay.
I'm like,
Thanks, dude. I don't know if I should say thank you or not. Yeah. So when he asked, I thought he was joking because on the way there he was like, "Hannah, I'm gonna marry you." And we say that to each other all the time, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna marry you too." And I was just kind of like, it's like, "Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait."
and she didn't even know.
I had no idea because usually when I ask him, he's like, "I have to find the right ring. Like it has to be the right time, the right ring." When we got there and he did that, I was like, Are you kidding? I asked him like multiple times, I'm like, "Are you joking? Is this a joke?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "This isn't a joke. Are you joking?" And he's like, "No, I'm not kidding." And so then I said yes, and then I was just like, oh my god, and I just was like, I jumped up and down a bunch and kissed him, and I started to cry, and I was like, life is so crazy, and I just like couldn't believe it because as soon as he did that, I don't know, I just felt like I was in a dream almost because it was just so like shocking and exciting. And I just like, my brain was like, how do I process this? And I was like, it was just so weird because so many emotions were like running through me because I was so excited.
I think that's why I didn't want to plan it either. Because if I wrote it down, I'd be thinking about how it would go, and I would be like trying to make it go a way that I knew it would go. But I just wanted to really put myself in a vulnerable position.
And just be there.
Oh, and I told her little brother before we left on this trip, so like a week before it happened. I was like, I trust you. Can't say anything to anyone. And he didn't.
I'm impressed.
At least not to anyone on this trip that would be able to tell Hannah. So.
And before we left, my mom texted me and was like, Hunter wants to be with you. Because he knew it was going to happen. And he wanted to be there to take a video. Which I'm kind of glad we didn't have a video taken because I'm glad that we were in the moment ourselves. But I think it would have been interesting to see how I reacted because I just don't remember a lot of it because I was just like, how do I react to this? I can't, like my brain was like, I can't, like you can't, like just be. Because I was just like, I can't, like it was just this weird feeling of like, what do I do with myself right now? I'm like have so many emotions that I just can't do anything. But let them like trickle out almost. Yeah.
I was worried you weren't gonna feel up like good enough to. I don't know. I wanted it to be like a nice experience, and you were feeling so sick before. I was afraid you weren't gonna feel good during it. But we were in between the moon and the waves, and it was so beautiful.
I loved it. I loved the moon. And then we got back, and I told my sister, Hayden, and she's like, "Are you kidding?" She's like, "Hannah, if you're joking right now, I'm gonna be so mad." And she started to cry, and she was so excited. She's like, "It's so cute," and she was just so happy. And my parents hadn't gotten home yet, so I asked them if we were gonna go out to eat, because if we were, I was gonna tell them there. And they was like, "No, maybe we'll get a pizza." So I was like, "Oh, okay." They came home and they're kind of like talking. I was just like, I want to tell them so bad, but I want it to like the right time. And so like they're talking, and like, my mom kind of like kept looking at me like, what's wrong? Because I was just like, And then I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, come outside. And my mom's like, what? Why? So I'm like, come out. So I'm kind of standing there like this, and my mom's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. oh my god, hold on. And then she goes and grabs her phone because she knew it was gonna happen. Because of the way I was standing. And she's like, oh my god. Oh, I can't. Okay, go. Tell me. And then I told them my dad started to cry, and my mom was just so excited. She screamed and took a bunch of pictures because that's how my mom is.
It was great.
It was just so beautiful.
It was so cool.
And we went out to eat after to celebrate. It was so nice.
It was so nice. I really feel like I'm a part of your family too.
I'm so glad. I can't believe I'm part of your family. That's so wild.
No, I feel like since we met each other, you've been a part of mine and I've been a part of yours.
Mm.
This whole time, it seems like we've been a part of each other, even when we haven't really, or we didn't really meet.
Mm.
And yeah, I don't know.
Now it's like official.
Mm.
It's like, no, you're part of the family.
Mm.
You finished already?
Yeah.
I'm talking a lot.
It was good. I was hungry.
So yeah, that's our big announcement. We got engaged. So beautiful.
Yeah.
And we're like I don't know, maybe about a 2-minute walk to the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, about a 2-minute walk. The water's beautiful.
Mm.
It went from being super wavy. The waves were huge. And the tide being so strong, the first time we got there, to literally no waves. Flat water.
Mm.
And there's dolphins everywhere.
And was it sea?
Sea slugs. We found out what a sea slug is. Look it up if you don't know. But
Rude.
we touched it, and it started like, for lack of a better word, ejaculating this purple fluid all over.
Maybe you made it poop.
No, this is maybe, I don't know though. We thought it was blood and it freaked us out. Your brother accidentally caught one when we were fishing.
Maybe it was just kind of like, what the heck, get off me. It's a defense mechanism, probably.
Like an octopus or a squid, inks.
Speaking of, we were watching Blue Planet last night. That's wild. Everyone needs to go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's so good.
Powerfully high def.
Super cool to go to the bottom of the ocean.
High def, bro.
Shows you that there's life everywhere. So how could there not be life literally everywhere?
It's honestly an alien world.
It's an alien's world and we're just living in it.
Sometimes we do. Like Aquaman.
Mm.
Do you think he's dating a sea creature?
Like that movie.
Like Kanye West?
What? I was gonna say that movie, that water movie. Where she's with that guy.
The Shape of Water.
Oh yeah, where she dates like this fish. I haven't seen that. Is it good?
It was okay. It was, yeah, kind of good. Yeah. There's a part in it where what's his name?
The fish guy?
No, the antagonist, like the evil guy, the bad guy in it.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in the bathroom and like 2 girls are cleaning it, and he starts talking to him, and he starts washing his hands. He's like, what'd he say? My father taught me this. Always wash your hands before you handle your business.
Weird.
It shows a point of character, and I was sitting there, I was thinking about it, like, yeah, why wouldn't you wash your hands before? Like, if that's a sacred thing, make it a sacred thing and wash your hands beforehand. And wash them after. He didn't. He washed his hands before and not after because he was like, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, he's a bad guy.
I guess so.
And there's flowers everywhere here. They're beautiful.
And crows.
Coconuts. And crows. Crows are everywhere all over the world.
I pointed to him and he was like, no, and ran away.
Hey, don't ransack our stuff. I'm watching you, crows.
They're trying to take your underwear.
Oh, don't go inside. Don't go inside.
Yeah, that was our mukbang. Was it
How did we do?
good enough for you, YouTube?
Your standards are too high for us, YouTube. We the people of the land. Not the internet, interweb, surfing around. We surf on water, YouTube. And air often to travel. And earth often to travel. I don't know.
Alright, YouTube. I'll probably see you later.
Probably. I don't wear this hairband usually. My hair is usually like this.
Yeah, but it's cute.
Just letting everyone know.
And this is you've worn it a lot.
Not recently.
Love
Rocking
it.
the beach hair.
So many more years of that. Alright. Bye, YouTube.
We're out of here. We're gonna enjoy this one.
Peace.
Love you guys.
Stay weird.
And keep your mind open and earthly. And take your shoes off outside. Come on. What do you live in a cave?
Goodbye.